on the track.
Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Enjoyably Average FPL. So I this week have hit the wildcard button, and just want to show you guys my final draft. Or I'm still stuck with a bit of a decision, but I would appreciate any input or any wisdom from you guys in the comments below. But thanks for tuning in. Let's get into it. So this is how my team did last week. I had a great week. I got 78 points, and the question is, Mark, why did you push the wildcard button after that? So this was something which I'd planned to do, and as soon as the game week started, I hit the wildcard button. That way I can bring in players that have played well and hopefully get some price rises off them. And that's something which I highly recommend you should do on a wildcard. So this is how we ended up. McCarthy did really well. He got me 9 points in Gates, and then Liverpool had a shocker against Aston Villa, and Trent -1. Wolves back to business, such a solid defensive team, 8 points from Saïs. And then I took a bit of a punt on Castagnet and Vardy. I brought them in for a -4, hoping that they could squeeze out some points against West Ham, but obviously West Ham is not messing around, so that was a strange one. And then captained the wrong bloke, Captain De Bruyne, who got me 4. Salah, obviously this man is unstoppable, you can't mess around with him, 13 points. Rodriguez, so happy that my Everton lads are returning. Rodriguez 18, Calvert-Lewin with 6, and then Podence. I don't know. I think I'm going to get rid of him, especially if Nuno goes back to a 3-5-2 and then potentially plays Raul Jimenez and Traore up top. And I don't think Podence is going to be in that side. I think Neto is playing a lot better than him, so I think he's going to be out. So I wanted to get rid of him. I wanted to get rid of Castagnet. I wanted to get rid of Vardy. And so Vardy didn't do well. He got 2 points. Calvert-Lewin, unstoppable, returning in literally every single game. 6 points. And then Wilson, who was my punt, I'm super chuffed with him. He got 16. And then on the bench, Basuma obviously had no clue that he would be scoring goals against Everton, but hey, 9 points, I guess, on the bench is a bit bleak. So that takes us up to just outside 1 million, which I think is not bad. We had a bit of a strange one the other week, we were sitting at almost 2 million, so happy to be back there and hoping to progress from here. So let's have a look at some of the transfers that I've made. So I got in Martinez early, which was great. So I've only bought him for 4.6, now he's 4.7. And then some of the changes which I made in the back line. So instead of Mitchell, because I think he's going to be out soon, I just literally went for the cheapest guy. Third on your bench is probably not going to play at all, or hopefully he won't have to play at all. And so I am happy with a 3.9 guy on the bench in the third spot. Hopefully he's never gonna need to come on at all. Then I really like the Leeds fullbacks. Just watching them against Mancity was super exciting, and I think Dallas could be a great shout. And then instead of Trent, I got Robertson in. I think that he could be a good shout. I feel like all the teams have worked out Trent in a way. Obviously he's still ruthlessly attacking, but I feel like he's just taking up all the defenders are focusing on him, and then he can play these cool crossfield balls to Robertson, who is literally playing like a midfielder, if you watch any of Liverpool games. So I thought, I can get him in, get another 0.5 from it. And then Cresswell, he had a cracker of a game against Leicester, 15 points. So I brought him in afterwards, thinking he would get a price rise, which I could maximize, and he hasn't yet. But actually, just the more I've been looking at the West Ham defense, it's actually not bad. And I can't even believe I'm saying this, but West Ham defense is looking quite reasonable. So I don't mind owning him. I guess I've got a bit in the bank, so I could take him down to a 4.5, and then maybe that's the thing, I've got a bit of money that I can play with. So that's he's definitely not locked in my team. Sais, I'm very, very happy with. He's a lock in the team. And then, yeah, I'm aiming for a 3-5-2. So put most of my money in midfield. So I brought in Grealish. I think he's playing really well. Salah, you can't go without him. And then KDB. So this is a dilemma I'm going to explain a bit later. But yeah, he's at the moment he's in the team. Then Son is obviously in the team. You can't not have him. And Rodriguez, yeah, I got him in. I think he was my first transfer in Gameweek 1. So at 7.5, got some money off him. Then Morpay, instead of Wilson, I'm thinking of having a cheeky punt on him for 2 weeks. He plays Crystal Palace and then West Brom, and then maybe take it back to Wilson. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Or Watkins from Aston Villa is also looking quite good. And then Calvert-Lewin, brought him in from the beginning, so getting all of the price rises off him, which is a treat. And then Brewster at 4.5, great enabler to enable the 3-5-2, 3 at the back, 5, and then 2. So my dilemma is, I'm really considering going De Bruyne out and Brewster out, and then instead of Brewster we get Kane. So Kane, and then we've only got 6 million, so we could get Trossard. Let's go and get him. Hey, we want to look at midfielders and sort by. I want to sort by price, please. So this way we could go 3 and then play 4 and then have 3 up top. And so that's something else which I'm weighing up. So whether to go with Kane and Trossard, or to go, or we can have De Bruyne and then obviously Brewster just on the bench. So this would be a short-term punt to try and maximize on Spurs' brilliant fixtures. The next few are awesome, and also Mancity is just looking out of sorts. At the moment, with no striker up there, they seem to be a bit lost. And so the thing is, if there's ever a week to go without Mancity, now is the time. And it's a very easy swap to just go back, Kane down to Brewster, and then Trossard up to KDB. So it is so doable. And yeah, I don't know. I would be very keen to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know what you think. And yeah, so if we go back to that, obviously these won't have gone through, but yeah, probably thinking of captaining Son. Obviously I always like to captain midfielders. I think that they are just better and get more points for their bit of effort. But yeah, very keen to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think is a good way to go about it? To go without Mancity and have Kane while they're on such good fixtures and such good form at the moment, or to keep the Mancity guy. I think if I go without him, it'll be my first time or probably since I've been playing FPL, going without a Mancity guy. So yeah, keen to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck in the games, in the game week, and yeah, thanks for tuning in.